go. All right, we're live, buddy. A couple minutes late. Sorry about that, folks. A couple technical difficulties, but we're back on air. And Gavin, I shipped a solid victory last week.
I heard.
Really?
There was the talk of the town. And
the word got out.
Like, did you watch Rob's game this morning?
Nice. Well, I heard you had a good time in Iceland. And did you pick up any Icelandic phrases that you'd like to share?
I didn't, but it is really what an amazing place. I can't recommend it enough. I'm going to give a little shout out to the people of Iceland. Just
plug Iceland.
What an amazing! It's an amazing tournament. It's such a different feel from North American tournaments. It's insane. It's like the average age is 20 years younger. Everybody's just there to enjoy themselves, and nobody's calling the director over. Hey, you don't have your convention card, or hey, you don't have the blah blah blah. There's none of that. It's just a super happy, awesome, really well run tournament in a great city with just great people. Awesome.
Yeah, I've never had a chance to go, but I mean, I grinded in New York for so long. I mean, most of my people went there all the time. I heard great things about it, and I'm a little surprised you don't have anything to kind of say to us as far as Icelandic phrases. But
have you heard Icelandic before? It is.
Yeah. Well,
it makes sounds that you try to copy what they're saying, and you just can't.
Well, I know that Disa and Magnus. I can't pronounce their name. What's your name? Higher store for us. Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right. So, look at the hand we're starting with, bro. 1 spade pass, and we have 7 solid hearts. This might be a time where we whip out 3 hearts for our strong jump shift if they're playing it. No, they're not. Good. They actually played as invitational. That's good.
Yeah, they were right. I guess they only do it at the 2 level. Those
like 1 club, 2
jump
hearts.
shifts. Yeah. So we have to bid 2 hearts. What we'd like to do is set hearts as trumps, and then really key card. So let's bid hearts, and that's an interesting development that they rebid 3 diamonds. See, it shows a little bit of extras the way the robots play.
That's beautiful for us.
Yeah, the downside
I forget about
of this system with the robots is that they have to rebid 2 spades when they have lots of hands with only 5 spades.
Yep.
The upside of that playing that weird,
we get this
in my opinion, weird way of playing.
Agree. What's the European style, right?
It's European style. They look at me like I'm cross-eyed when I say that 2 of a major promises 6. It's pretty funny.
Well, luckily I know some Romanians, so they hooked me up with this knowledge way back in the day.
So in order to bid 3 diamonds, the robot needs to have extra values. You can see up there it shows 16 to 22. So we're really absolutely in the slam zone.
I mean, we should keycard in diamonds.
Will the robot let us play 6 hearts later if we do that?
Yeah, well, whatever. We're gonna play 7 no trump, right?
That's true. We're probably going to play 7 no trump. That's a good point.
Do we want a slow roll? I mean, it's not going to do us any good to keycard in hearts. It might do us okay to keycard in spades.
Well, it doesn't matter. Keycarding in spades is a disaster because we don't want to. If we get a 2 answer, we won't know whether the king is useful. So, or we know the king isn't useful, we won't know whether they have the king. So,
yeah.
Keycarding in diamonds is fine, but keycarding in hearts would also be fine because we could ask for aces, find out that the partner has 2, and then
king it up.
Find out. But I'm okay with keycarding in diamonds. We're definitely going to play in no trump.
Yeah, Or I mean, okay, so 2 without the queen, so we have.
So we're missing a key card.
Yeah,
we're missing a key card though, so we just bid 6 no.
6 hearts or 6 no.
6. I think 6 no. Like we're gonna have to lose a trick, but we have 32 points. I think it's just whatever. They're not gonna lead the right suit. Let's gamble on board 1 here.
Perfect. They did not lead the right suit, and that's 13 tricks right there. Is it 13? We have 6 hearts. We have to play the
7 hearts, 5 diamonds. No, we have 7. Yeah, we have to play the ace before they'll let us claim. Yeah.
Oh, you better break. Okay, thank you. Claim City, 92.9. Good start. Spade wasn't going to hurt us. Ace Queen was onside there, so there we go. Let's take a look. Pretty interesting hand to start off with. I mean, look at partner's hand. There's 7-5.
Yeah, the partner had a crazy hand. If they would have been not happy, they definitely would have been unhappy with hearing us jump to 6 no trump. But they would have been.
Let's see who our competitors are this morning, Gavin. So far, it's that person and that person. So we have two people to shake off to get to clear first, but not a bad start. Hey, Kelly, what's up? Welcome from Rousseau, Ontario, Canada. And that is a solid 16 count for board number 2 here, but an unbalanced 16. So we're just going to start with a diamond, and here we go. Should we give this one to the audience? Not that as like a little tester, or should we just talk about this situation?
Yeah, we played that first hand quickly, so no, we need to slow it down a little bit
Yeah,
here. So,
exactly.
sure, give it to them. What are our options going to be for them? They're
Let's
going to be
let's give some
one
weird
no,
ones. Yeah,
two clubs,
yeah,
and three clubs,
and two no.
and okay.
One no trump. Wait, can I get that Q out of there? There we go. We don't need that. Two no, two clubs, and three clubs. That sounds right. Just a little stirring of your brain matter this morning, folks. Make your call. And this is something you and I have discussed here before. I've also seen lessons where you've discussed this as well. It's important to understand the ranges of these bids here, all of these bids, really. These are good kind of solid rebid.
What you need to jump shift as opener is
And what do you do with these hands that you can't open one no trump with, right? That are these mid-range, good 16s, good 15s, 16s, some 17s sometimes. It looks like the audience is doing pretty well here. 57% on the two club train, and then a mixture of everything else. Give it a couple more seconds. And there we go. Two clubs is the bid of choice, and that's the bid we would make with this hand, right, buddy?
Yeah, so just going down the track here, a two no trump bid would show 18-19 balanced, and we don't have 18-19, and we are not balanced. So you're always trying to find a bid that's going to properly describe your hand to partner, and wrong shape and wrong points is definitely out.
And that's why one no trump is wrong as well. Same.
Yeah, exactly. One no trump would show 12-14 balanced, and we have more than 12-14, and we're unbalanced. So our choices are narrowed down to 2 and 3 clubs, and in order to make a strong jump shift as opener, that's jumping to a new suit, you're showing 19 plus points. So we have to bid 2 clubs. 2 clubs, a very wide range bid. If partner bids again, like if partner bids 2 diamonds over 2 clubs, we're going to have a decision about whether we want to bid a third time. We almost have a 3 bid hand. We're very close with our medium strength hand, but
and
we don't have enough to jump.
With 16, so. But yeah, this is really important. Our rebid of a new suit as opener is the range of really effectively like 11 to 18, right? It could be even like a good 18 that's not enough to jump shift with, or a bad 18. And here we go. We get a little fourth suit forcing. And now we have a nice spot where we just show our no trump shape, and not no trump shape, our no trump stopper at this point, right? Our partner's looking for, delayed spade support if we have it, and they're looking for possibly no trump, and or maybe they're looking to go even higher than the game level.
Right, and I just want to talk about the fact that we have a very awkward number of points with 16 because partner with 16, with partner has 17 or 16, and we have 16 or 17. That's the hardest division of points to deal with in standard American, because it's very hard to show extra values from here. Yeah. So what I like to do with my partners in these game forcing auctions is I play jumping to 3 no trump shows 16 or 17 points.
Yeah, that's a nice
so
distinction.
This would be, and this is a perfect hand for
usually,
that.
Right?
Well, you don't very often on these hands you don't want to take up extra room. You'd like to leave partner room to show their fit. Partners too hard,
or
bid
if they have
could be
extraordinary shape or something.
Partners too hard could be on the beginning of a bunch of different auctions. They might have a slam try in clubs. They might have a slam try in diamonds. They might want to set spades as trumps and go in spades. So we don't really want to jump to 3 no trump. So that's why it just in general in game forcing auctions you don't jump to 3 no trump. So that's why when you want to play jumping to 3 no trump is something very, very specific. Right. And so jumping to 3 no trump in this spot would show exactly 1 3 5 4 with like 16 or 17 points. And it looks like the robots
have this pretty well staked out, I think. So
yeah, a little lighter than
15,
I would
16,
like.
It looks like.
Yeah, but I think let's do that. Let's
I love that. I mean, that's a nice distinction. You're right there. If partner does have some sort of, and look at this, it looks like they are five
They're
five.
probably they're probably 5-5
Yeah,
exactly. They're probably 5-5. They pulled 3-0. I know it says 5-1 plus, but I
that's
just
such a
think that
weird hand here to
they would have
evaluate.
just passed 3-0 Trump. Our 3-0 Trump didn't say we had four hearts, right? What did it
No,
say?
it said stopper in hearts. That's it. It
No.
said
Okay.
four clubs, four
So
diamonds,
I bet
and
partner's even like 6-5. To be honest with you,
yeah, that's what I
that's
said.
what
Like
it's.
that's the one downside to 3-0 is when partner has some sort of oddly shaped major suit hand, right? That they needed a little more space to get off their chest. But and guys, by the way, thank you guys so much for those super chats, David and Sally. Appreciate that, and welcome to the first time on the live stream for many of you. I love that. I love seeing new people come on in. I know you've seen it before. And by the way, this is number, what is it? 192, I think, Gavin. I've now numbered these Wednesday morning tournaments, so now
We got 191,
now you kind of know
191.
what you've watched. You're not just clicking on them randomly, so at least there's some direction. Finally, that got done. But we're back here. We're gonna pass four hearts, right? I mean, we've kind of shown our range now of 16.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
We can be
Four hearts
confident
is
of
not
that.
forcing, right? It didn't say it
No,
was
it just
forcing,
says
right?
13 plus total points. It doesn't say anything necessarily
Yeah.
about this.
So I just like to think partner 6-5 here.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
I think that's what.
what do you got
If they're
there?
5-4, I'll be amazed.
They're 6-4. Although I guess this isn't the worst spot. We're gonna need a little bit of. Well, let's chat. This is interesting.
Yeah, that is a. So
Jack of
I mean,
Hearts though, too.
partner had the most automatic pass of 3-0 Trump. We showed them we had a stiff spade, that we only had three hearts, and that we had 16 or 17 points. They know for sure 3-0 Trump is the right final contract, so they definitely should have passed. Live and learn.
Yeah.
We got to remember, don't use the 3-0 thing with the robots. So like if we're ever trying to do that again, somebody stop us, please.
We need like
so,
a bulletin board of just what not to do. The list here. I mean,
so
I guess if we just draw.
well, I'm thinking we want to try and rough a spade
Yeah,
in the
for
south
sure.
hand. Or alternatively, though, we could just try to set up our hand by but the problem is we don't know about the Trump situation.
Yeah,
And the Trumps are a little scary.
And
it feels like
diamonds
when
aren't necessarily set upable if hearts aren't breaking.
Yeah, right, exactly. And we're only gonna have one re-entry to our hand after drawing trumps with the king of clubs.
Winning the king of hearts,
win the king of hearts,
spade.
leading a spade. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we develop a trick that way too, and at least we get a potential rough here.
Yeah, pitching a spade on the strip would have been a really good play. Yeah, that was no.
Oh my God! There we go. All right.
Okay, so what happened here? What did they do in hearts? Can we look at the last trick?
Yeah,
still?
no, we can't. But it went jack.
No, you can't look at the two if you.
No. It'll just show us this one. We've already followed to the next trick.
Did they low high or did they high low on our left? So we're in the wrong hand now.
Yep.
Oh, they must have high load, right? Could you just go back again?
Yeah,
one more
it's the 5
and we had the 2.
Yeah, it's been a while, Andy.
And the
4. Maybe it works out okay for us here. Let's find a way for it to do that, though. What do you want to do on this one? I mean, I guess we could.
I feel like we
could end up being okay if
the Queen of Clubs is on.
Yeah,
side,
exactly.
Is what I'm thinking. So what I feel like at this point now we might as well cash the Ace of Hearts. I don't think that it's going to be wrong to cash the Ace of Hearts at this point.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
Then okay,
all right.
So the hearts are 3-3. That's a good start.
That's
so now, we got a couple options.
I think
we could play Ace of Clubs, Club Finesse.
Yep. And
that's
now
one thing we can do.
Vulnerable to a spade through.
Yeah, but that's if the Queen of Clubs is offside and the Ace of Spades is
or
offside.
We could really go for it and play Diamond to the Ace, Rough a Diamond, Ace of Clubs, Club Finesse.
Yeah, or yes, we could do that. We could also go Diamond to the Ace, King, Queen, Diamond Rough, Ace of Clubs, Club to the King, cash the good diamond, and then lead the Jack of Clubs.
Interesting.
And then
get a little
and play if East has got both of them, and it protects us if West has the Queen of Clubs.
Yeah. And it also reserves the right to lead a spade from dummy at some point if that becomes a possibility.
What's going on in 3-0? What's going on in 3-0? I think that's
Is
a
anyone
good
going to get to play
baseline.
3-0 though?
Yeah, they're going to bid 2-0. Their partner's going to bid 3 spades, and then they're going to bid 3-0. That's what I think is going to happen at other tables. So I think that I think the world is in 3-0. I think we're the only people actually in 4 hearts for what it's worth.
And we did, we did jump to 3-0 Trump on this one, which is something a lot of people weren't going to do as well if they get to our auction, right?
Yeah, they will. I think they will be. Oh, I mean, we know that a good chunk of people are not going to have our auction just from the audience's.
Right, but then those that do are just going to bid 2-0. I agree. I think 3-0 Trump is going to be a more likely contract in the results stream.
It's more likely than this weird 4-3 hard fit. What are they going to make in 3-0? They're going to get heart lead probably, right?
They're going to get 4 hearts. At least 2 clubs is 6 and 3 diamonds is 9, and now the spades maybe not. And the club finesse is going to be giving them extra tricks or not.
Let's go. Let's go ace, king, queen, and diamonds now, and we're diving into the ace, king, queen, pitching spades from the north hand and see what's going on. Let's take the temperature of the room.
Let's get all those diamonds out there. There we go. Okay, so now diamonds are breaking. At least we know that.
Yeah. So now we play a diamond.
I mean, we could play. No. Now we're busting our entry. We can't do that. We have to rough a diamond now, right?
Yeah. Play a diamond. Now, do we have to rough it? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have to. Now we have to rough it because the wrong hand's on play. And they pitch the 6 of clubs. So that doesn't look like queen 4th of clubs. It could be queen 5th of clubs, but they wouldn't really just pitch a club from queen 4th. That would right.
That would give this entire suit away on one finesse, so they wouldn't unguard that.
Unless they're worried Declare has the ace king of spades. And they have like queen jack whatever of spades.
Well, what is that hand?
Like they might be afraid. They're black card tight, right? They had 3 hearts and 3 diamonds.
And they our north hand over there has shown the ace queen of hearts and what else so far?
Yeah, so if East does not have the ace of spades, they're going to be just as worried about throwing a spade as they are about throwing a club. So it is possible that they would have, like, if they imagine I think East is going to be like 3-3-3-4. That's what it looks like they are. And so if they had queen 3rd of spades and queen 4th of clubs, they'd be pretty scared of finessing a spade. I mean, or pitching a spade from queen 3rd. So it wouldn't be that weird for them to pitch a club from. All
right. Well, let's play ace of clubs club here. What else are we going to do?
We're going to play ace of clubs in a club, and then the question is, do we finesse?
9 of clubs now.
Yeah. Queen? No.
Low.
So.
And lefty on the last trick just followed. Lefty had 4 diamonds, 3 hearts. Righty had 3 hearts and 3 diamonds.
Yeah, Doug's asking why the robot led a trump. That if you could give me a reason why the robot makes an opening lead.
That's a dissertation at MIT right there.
So I don't know. Looking at this, I feel like taking the king and playing a diamond and then making a decision after that is what
I like it. And I think it secures 10 tricks and it beats anybody in 3-0 Trump making 9. When this is wrong, that's 9's reasonable, especially if both are wrong.
Especially if both are wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So now the queen of spades.
I don't know. Ace Jack. That looks like Ace Jack over there, right? I mean, I think
it looks like they have everything. I think
let's play club.
Yeah.
Winner, chicken dinner?
We could have made no.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they did have everything, but we could have made another trick. We could have made.
Oh no, they didn't have everything. No, the ace of spades was onside. Reasonable result, even with a misclick. But God, with the ace of spades being onside, it's so.
Yeah, we were making 12. It was just one trick. It was only just one trick, but it was a trick.
There it is. Oh my God, they had the same auction too. There it is. That's the play That's the play I tried to make, folks. I promise. But at least we weren't destroyed too badly on that one. We would have been about probably like 13% more. So we will live to fight another day. But good stuff. Good recovery, Gavin. Thank you very much. 78.6 and
We really
85.7.
we couldn't really go wrong on the hand. Actually,
No.
we didn't matter what line of play we took. We were going to stumble our way. We could have finessed the club.
Oh,
We could have
let's.
played a spade up at the
I
end.
forgot
It
to
was
look.
it,
Look, no one gets to no trump because they're just correcting the spades at some point. There's new minor, 2 diamonds, 4
no.
spades.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's the people who
Yeah,
rebid
yeah.
no trump. Their partner's always going to put it into spades.
Yeah,
But
and the people that do it this way, well, quite a
what about
fair
the
amount of
people
people
who
kind of did the same thing we did here.
more than I would have expected?
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
To be honest, like I mean, honestly, if I weren't with you, I probably would have rebid 2-no, not kind of even considering.
Well, 2-0 is kind of the default thing to do.
Right,
It's not
right,
like
right.
it's just like that's normally the thing you do in game forcing auctions. You bid 2-0, let your partner have a bid at the 3 level to tell you a little bit more about their hand, and
But I
that's
mean that extra piece of information from the other side, when you both have those intermediate values, when you both have like 16, it's a beautiful piece of information to have, and it kind
it's
of
critical. And the key is that it's got to be a very well defined shape because
Yeah.
you're taking away partner's opportunity to describe their hand, and they could have 19 points, and
It has to be an old school like picture
it's
bid, like that
exactly
that
what you
hand
have.
1, 3, 4, 5, and like mid range that you couldn't open a no trump with. Basically, what we are going to open a no trump with this balance 16. What is that? Clubs for the robot? Weird, shouldn't be, but it is. For us, it would be diamonds always, and spades should be. Oh my God, they have 4 hearts over there too, Gavin. Cheese and rice. My goodness, that is no good right there.
Well, that's
It's the same auction everyone else is going to have, but
they also made the correct bid. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do with that north hand. There's not your choices. They're not strong enough.
well,
to
yeah, we
statement.
didn't do
I think
anything weird either. Actually, we didn't open a no trump in a weird way, so it's not like we're losing out in any sort of way.
the 7 of hearts lead is definitely from the top now, which is nice because
Yeah,
we
now
can
we're
see
gonna
the
hook
8.
the queen.
We can see the 9 and we can see the 10. So it's definitely not low from 3. It's the second highest heart. So we know both the queen and the jack of hearts are on side. So we're going to make a ton of tricks in this hand. Now, when we play the club, this is a very important piece of the hand, is we don't want to play the king out of our hand. We have communication on this hand to go to get back and forth between the two hands.
We don't want them to play
And
the ace.
if it's a singleton ace, we don't want them to grab it on our king. So
Yeah.
if one of them, we can only play one of them for a singleton ace. We can either lead towards our king or towards the queen jack, but there's no reason to expose ourselves to the singleton
Well, and also,
ace.
if the person with the ace is getting a ruff, they might duck it and then reduce their roughing chance as well sometimes here. But we're going to see
they're
what's
going to give
happening
it
in
now
here.
rough.
There it
Yeah,
is.
ace,
Well,
king.
that's a doubleton.
Okay, so
Nice.
anything that we can do here to should we rough a spade first, club back, rough a spade again? We've got a million entries. There's no reason for us to bother. We do want to do that.
We want to
case it's
shorten
king
it.
third of
Yeah,
spades.
exactly, because then we might be able to scoop everything from here, basically.
Yeah, so rough a spade, club back.
See if they're breaking. They are. Rough a spade, queen of clubs.
Yeah, and now I actually would like to, let's see, let's play the queen of clubs. I would actually like to throw a heart. It's not going to cost us.
Wanna throw the
Then we're
10?
gonna. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to cross to the other one. So right now we're going to play a heart to our hand and rough another spade. So yeah,
Okay.
pitch a heart, play a heart to our hand, rough another spade.
And now we're giving ourselves all the options.
And now we have a chance of a squeeze
Exactly,
by cashing
so.
the 9. I don't know if there probably isn't a squeeze, but if somebody had 5 diamonds and the remaining high spade, they would have been squeezed.
So, and this is easy. We know we haven't seen the high spade come out, so we just play diamonds. And if it's working, it's working. And if it's not, it didn't work.
It's not, but it was worth a shot.
It's a solid result here, 64.3. We can't really expect anybody to be anywhere else but 3 clubs on this hand. It's so normal.
Yeah, that was the only
except
result.
for the one
Except-
person
oh,
being in 3 now.
Somebody they bid 3-0.
Oh,
Look what you
they
know
just
meant.
snapped 3-0. Yeah, exactly. They just forgot. By the way, great result. But I hope you don't think that's what you should do. That's you've played a fair amount of poker, right? But you played probably more online than live. You haven't had as much of the banter as I have.
Yeah, no, I'm like 98% of my poker playing.
Oh man, I just love they make the worst play of all time. And they're so happy about it. You're like, oh man, that was really good. I can't believe.
Give them a compliment.
Yeah, that was lovely. Amazing.
Yeah.
Keep going. All right. So, wow, what an ugly bag of hammers this is for a 13 count, but it's a club opening. So, club of diamond double. We play some court doubles here, but do you want to just bid a no trump anyway? What's up here?
Yeah, we want to play no trumps. We don't want to like incur. We don't want. Yeah, what we don't. We definitely don't want to
encourage.
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
diamonds.
Well, there you go. Exactly. We don't want to end
Someone
up
put your
playing
name in the
diamonds.
chat, and you just go blank for a couple moments. It's like your kryptonite.
Well, it was more that it was like an Icelandic sounding name, and I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, that was more my
Flashback. So yeah, what you're just saying a no trump seems like seems okay.
Yeah, we don't want to play two diamonds. We want
Right.
to play one no. We've got stoppers in both the majors, and we just
Whoa. Our partner
what did we show with one no? Did
12 to 14?
Did one no
Yeah,
show
yeah, I
18,
checked
19 or
actually.
something? Okay.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay.
Partner just has like a long diamond suit here, but they didn't preempt with.
I mean, they didn't open a week 2, babe. We're in trouble.
I mean,
we're in trouble.
We're not doing
anything.
anything.
Not a good spot.
What the heck are they? I mean, they probably should open this hand. I would open that hand, wouldn't you? The north hand.
Yeah, that's definitely an opening bid in my book. Ace Queen 10 9 fifth is definitely worth upgrading to open for sure.
It's not the worst contract if
we need the hearts to split.
Yeah, and also we need a spade trick too. I think, right?
Well, that's why we need the hearts to split. Yeah. Is because we're going to need to let them in with the ace of spades, and so. But unfortunately, if the ace of spades is on offside, we actually might be
because it's going to go heart, spade, heart.
Yeah, so we have to hope the ace of spades is onside.
Yeah,
and that they've led from like king third of hearts. That's the heart.
Yeah. That maybe they might just float this thing. There it goes.
Boo.
All right, lead a heart now. Oh.
So it didn't matter that they were both 4-4. Is that what happened? 1, 2. That we would lose 3 spades and 2 hearts.
Any preference on this one, or
no? It doesn't matter. We just the only thing that we've got left to worry about on this hand is that diamonds. when you go to cash diamonds, cash the king first, because if it's 5-0, we're gonna need to cash the king first to double finesse. We're gonna need both our 7 and 3 to finesse. So and that's the take a doubler on our right.
Yeah, exactly. That's the shortness in diamonds right there. Okay.
So
now we have a perfect understanding of the suit now. So now we can shake back to our hand.
Yeah,
can we claim from this point?
There's nothing we can do to avoid one loser. Yeah, so we can claim that making 3.
And the reason we can claim, folks, is it's a known finesse now, right? We've just opened the bag there. They know we can transport back to our hand and take that finesse, and that is plus 600 for tied for top. Looks like we are tied with a bunch of people there. It's just like a rogue 3-no trumpet on this hand. It seems weird, right? Partner's a passed hand. The opponents get in with some action in both chairs, and they just slap 3-no on the table. That's a bid. But I think you can kind of get away from this by just opening one diamond, right? If you open a diamond, we're going to play 3-no trump also. In fact, it might go one diamond 3-no on this hand. However, I mean, righty's
going to diamond
double. Righty's going to double, and then it's going to go redouble.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see where we end up.
We'd still fumble our way into 3-no. That was really odd defense by the robot. They had us down. We only had 5 diamonds and 2 clubs.
Spade switch was amazing.
So they had us down if they just continued spades, and I'm not really sure why they.
Oh wait, no, they did not have us down from this. Oh, because no.
Why? Because there's a squeeze?
Must be something here. Yeah, no, because they can't righty protect spades. Righty has to make 4 pitches, and they can't.
Oh, and so they have that. I see. So if they play back a spade to the jack, we can duck it and win, and then on on the 4 discards that East has to make, they have to pitch their 2-8 of hearts. They have to pitch the 6 of clubs, and then if they pitch another spade to keep Queen Jack third of clubs, then we can actually play a heart, and they can't cash that spade. That's interesting. So that's why we would have made it.
Well, anyway, and that just proves the robots always know what's going on.
They already
right.
They
that's why they switch. They're like, okay, well, I can't do anything productive from this point, so I might as well just lead a heart, right? So that's us. I mean, it made it easier for us for sure. We didn't have to go through this. I mean, we had a tough time seeing it.
Well,
right
it would have
away
been a way more fun hand if they played a spade.
Yeah, and maybe it would have been 10 minutes later on the dial of
Yeah.
finishing time for sure. But thank you, robots, saving us some gray matter. Wow, a spade, two hearts. I mean, 3-0, is that where we're dialing
I would say
this in?
3-0. This is not something that you necessarily want to do if you weren't playing a best hand tournament, but
Yeah, because you might be
you might make
in
a slam.
spades
Although
or
King Queen 10 of hearts doesn't scream slam, because
after a
it really
spade, two
feels like
hearts.
it feels like if we had a club fit, that there was a decent chance it was going to go heart rough or something like that. So yeah, let's bid 3-0. We're not worried about the diamond suit.
Yeah, and honestly, we're not
Oh no,
necessarily.
did 3-0 show a spade fit?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
2 minus spades. But honestly, we're not too unhappy about this either, I don't think, right? When partner just clips off 4 spades. I mean, whatever. We can't do anything about it at this point, but we don't have the worst hand for that other than a little wastage in hearts. However, yeah, we have way wastage in hearts, my goodness.
Yeah, they only had 9 spades.
Yeah. I mean,
Tough decision.
They didn't want to play no trump with their singleton diamond and 9 spades. I mean,
So we're not worried about diamonds because that's not the suit the opponents bid. I just don't worry about suits.
No,
that
no, I know.
haven't been bid. I was answering a question in the chat.
Oh, good. I wasn't paying attention. All right, Claim City on this one. That's an easy hand. Guess what? It's an average.
Shocking.
The robot knew what to do with 9 spades. Oh no! Somebody made 6. 1 spade, 2 hearts, only 2 no.
I mean,
and then 3 hearts, 4
spades,
spades, and they lead the ace of diamonds, and then they do not cash their heart, I'm guessing, yeah. And that is 680. Congratulations to Bashful 4 finding the correct option for 100%.
They passed us.
Yeah, we know that's the person too, because it was we were first before this one, I believe, as well. All right, weird shaped majors for rebid, but the shape is just precluding 1 no trump as a bid. So unless you want to go and bid a no trump anyway.
No, let's bid a heart. We don't need to swing that heavily. I don't think people are going to open.
We're only on board 6 also.
So this is a weird spot where partner didn't make a negative double. So fishing for a spade fit actually is a little dangerous. Partner may,
but fishing for penalty might not be that bad. Giving them an option if that was.
Partner didn't raise.
Yeah, they didn't bid anything.
And partner didn't make a negative double, and we know they probably have like some points, right? East has 6 to 9.
13.
West has give West 14.
28. Yeah. So partner doesn't have to have much, but West doesn't really have to have that many.
So yeah, if partner doesn't have much, we could easily have a spade fit. Like imagine partner does actually have a weekend with spades and like a singleton heart. We could easily make 4 spades.
This is about where we're at, right? Also, what do you think?
Yeah,
we're not vulnerable.
Just the issue is I'm just worried we don't have a fit. Like
right,
if partner's
and then we're
3,
just playing
2, 4, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4,
with
which
like a
is
4
like
count.
completely in the game.
Sure.
Where we have no fit. But if partner honestly, if partner can figure out to pass 3 diamonds, then I wouldn't be that unhappy with
especially
that.
if we don't have a fit, because we have some rippers in our hand.
Yeah.
You want to give this to the audience?
Yeah, it's either double or pass, right? It's
Agreed.
either double or pass. I do think that there's upside to double when partner has spades and they're not strong enough to make a negative double.
Agreed.
The downside is that if they are strong enough to make a negative double, they don't have 4 spades and they don't have 3 hearts. And we're sending this hand to the even if partner has 5 clubs, we're at the 4 level and we have half the deck and an 8 card fit. So
ouch.
It's a little scary.
I mean,
but
not vulnerable adds a little bit of safety to it, but the 4 level is pretty scary also now that you mention it. So but we'll see what the audience says.
Especially when we're pretty defensive. That's the problem I see. It's like it feels like we're gonna beat 3 diamonds. So if we make a takeout bid and end up playing 4 clubs, it's almost certainly turning a plus score into a minus score if partner bids 4 clubs.
Yeah.
So we have the target we're aiming for with double is like catching partner with like 5 points and spades. Yeah. That's really what we're looking for. And if we do that, it is a home run. If we don't, then it's going to be a struggle.
Well, we'll find out. I put us in a hole on board 2 for my misclick. So, this is like in football. And when the receiver drops a clear-cut good catch or maybe a touchdown, later on in the game, they usually get a chance to, come back and make a good play. So, we need that. I need that. And double is the choice of the crowd by a pretty fair margin. So thank you, audience. We're going to double. and we're gonna see what partner does. All right, they bid 3 hearts. We get ripped. Not looking lovely. Don't love to be doubled. And partner just has this hand.
Yeah.
Not that terrible.
It wouldn't be terrible if the hearts were not breaking badly. The problem is that they've just doubled us. So.
Yeah. Well, if we can scrape together down 1, it wouldn't be the worst.
Happy with what we're seeing. This is like a very friendly little.
We're gonna play the jack, right? We want to.
Because we have no entries.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
What's going on?
We want to play a heart, correct?
No, let's just stop and process the hand. Okay, so lefty led the king of diamonds,
and then switch to the
queen of hearts.
They have to have at least 2 hearts.
They have the king of clubs, right? They must have the king of clubs, West. It's the only thing that makes sense because they don't have any more heart honors, right? East has.
Does East have the rest of the hearts on this? Does East just have king, queen, 10, 4th on this hand, basically? Or sorry, king,
ace, king, 10.
Ace, king, 10.
They have ace, king, 10 third left. That's what it seems like, right?
Yeah.
So we can pretty much map this hand out. What diamond did they play at trick 1?
Good luck. Anybody remember?
Actually, I'm just thinking about it now. It wasn't count because they led an honor. They give attitude. So they must have played. I know they led the king. Thank you. But I was wondering what the other hand followed with, but it must have been the deuce. They must have said I don't like it. So lefty and this last club trick. What were the spots? What did East play under the queen? The 7, and we're missing the 5. So lefty could be 3, 1, 5, 4. Do they make takeout doubles with that shape? They should. I don't know if they do. 3, 1, 5, 4. I wonder what the robot will do. I guess we can learn afterwards. But the humans would make a takeout double with that shape. You don't need 4 of the other major to make a takeout double of 1 heart. So that's what I think their hand is 3 little or jack or maybe 4.
You're talking about lefty here, right? West.
Lefty. The hand who's got a stiff heart. He's got at least 3 clubs to the king. Ace, king, 5th or 6th of diamonds.
Yep.
And they felt it was right to shift to a club.
So they're the ones that are short spades on this hand. Lefty.
So you think they're 2, 1, 6, 4? That's possible.
Yeah. Or I mean, even I guess spades look profitable is what I'm trying to say here.
We're going to lose the king of clubs almost for sure.
Yeah.
And we're going to lose the
unless we're wrong about clubs, unless righty has the king and they just.
But what points do they have? They've overcalled 2 diamonds. They have ace, king, jack of diamonds.
Lefty has right, yeah. So
and the queen of hearts.
That is, they gotta have the king of clubs. It seems just likely in there. Vulnerable. We had how many points to start with? 15, 14?
Yeah, also East didn't cubid. They have the ace, king of hearts and a fit in diamonds, and if they also have the king of clubs.
So
so if we play a heart up, they're gonna win the king, and
they're gonna fire a club.
Yeah, which we're gonna kind of have to pop. Yeah. Do we have to pop, or we can play ace of clubs and a club? They might play back a diamond, which is actually more annoying because
now they're tapping us, and now
we can't really afford the tap. Yeah. So maybe we just play the ace, king, queen of spades, and rough a spade. Like what? Because our only shot to make it is if lefty is 2, 1.
Yeah, because now we get to play all 4 rounds of spades, rough a spade when it's not a winner for us. But that means that means righty is 4, 4,
3,
2, 3. Yeah, 3, 2. Excuse me. Yeah, because they raised diamonds, so that's in the mix, right?
Would the robot have played back a club from king 4th? If that was the hand? No, they wouldn't have, right? They would have known for sure that was a losing play, that was the only play to let us make the contract. So they wouldn't have done it.
So we're not getting that line.
It's not going to work.
Well, we got to do something.
Yeah,
That's
we do.
The problem with the bridge stuff. Jay Frizz, what's up, buddy?
I don't know. I don't see any way to do anything special, but we might as well play a diamond and rough it and play ace, king, queen of spades, and if it works, it works.
Let's do it.
I don't think it can cost us.
I mean, worst case is they do divide 3-3. Oh, whoa.
No, stop now. Stop.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because now we got. Can we? So they're 2-1. The question is, are they 5-5? Is that what's going on, or would the robot always bid 2-0?
I don't know.
We know they're 2-1, and the question is, are they 6-4 or 5-5? Because the issue. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can rough the spade and lead a club.
Yeah. We're always
rough
roughing the spade
and lead a
and
club.
Now we
dummy.
get to know what to do.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna win. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Lead a club.
Boom. And now
Don't
we
rough.
get
Ace.
Boom.
Ace and out the club. Down 1. Boom. That's huge.
Oh, that's gonna be big. We can just rough this without any problem.
Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly. They've got the ace king of hearts left, but that was our way to down 1. That was amazing.
Wow.
We survived down 1.
Unreal. 92.9. What a win on that one. Jeez. And that is because pretty much everybody else is probably doing some other stuff, like playing 3 diamonds. And someone pushed them to 5 diamonds. How'd you do that? Okay. You double 2 clubs.
They opened a club. They
yeah.
opened a club with 5-4 in the majors.
Yeah, that's sounds like a misclick. It's nice when you misclick and get 100%, but if you did something weird, congratulations. 3 hearts down 2, down 2, down 3, 4 hearts. Wow. There's what happens when you actually kind of reverse at the 3 level there. And this is the rest of it. Bingo. Good double by the audience, by the way. Thank you, audience. You scooped that score for us. 92.9.
But I mean, you're doing a little something that I'm not so pleased with, because you're encouraging them when they actually made the wrong bid.
Hey,
we got lucky with the layout of the spades. I'm sorry.
You don't talk to the audience. Good job, audience. That was great. We result sometimes. We can result sometimes. This is a no Trump bid, right? This is a solid. That's not too much, right? 16. Yeah, 16. 1 nizzle, 2 clubs. We have some hearts. We're playing 4 hearts. All right. 2 boards left. This one looks like it's going to be pretty normal. You would expect this auction quite often. And all right, we have some decisions to make as to what we play hearts like on this one, because diamonds look like it's going to go rough-a-doodle-doo at some point, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna pop up with the ace of diamonds, and we're gonna play ace of hearts to the heart, and then it's just a question of do we want to finesse or not. It feels pretty normal to finesse.
Yep, typical 8 ever, 9 never situation in a vacuum, but this has a little bit extra bit.
They just high load in hearts.
Yeah, they did. The Trump echo.
Doesn't that seem like a doubleton?
I mean, do they give count in the Trump suit? I don't know. Are they really going to do that?
That wasn't in the.
You want to stick the 9 in and let it ride?
If you believe for sure that they were giving count, the 9 is like the only risk.
The 9 is you're going to lose, or you're going to. It's
either going to lose the Queen 10 doubleton, or it's going to be like a home run.
An amazing win. But if it loses the Queen 10 doubleton, it might go club over, diamond, shebang.
Yeah, that's the scary part of trying the 9 of hearts here is that if the ace of clubs is offside, meaning onside.
I think we should give it to the audience, like how much you want to go for.
What we're saying now is that because they high load in hearts, they either have 2 of them or they have 4 of them. Are they randomizing trumps?
They randomize. Harkonnen says.
Are you just saying that, or are you just like?
How heavy do you assert this, Harkonnen, that they randomize in Trump? I don't know. I mean, I rarely see them echo. No, I guess I can't say rarely. I guess I see it often enough, but it's never really mattered as much as it does right now.
If they have an even number of hearts, they either have 2 and they're out of it.
Which means, the only thing we worry about is losing this and then losing a rough. Basically, that's what we're getting at.
So, if we believe the high low to be from a doubleton, then playing the king will save us that risk. We'll just be able to win the king of hearts and start pounding diamonds.
Correct. And then our goal is to pitch a club over there, though, especially when clubs are wrong for us. And we're not going to get to do that by leaving a trump out there. But lefty will have to be leading into us. So we're safetying the club suit there.
All right, I'm Paul. Paul has verified. He's
Their
our
trump plays are random. Okay.
officials, our
Yeah.
official. So that means we kind of just have to stick in the jack.
And also agreed with the bear. Why would they give you this information? That would seem pretty
Well, but
crazy.
that is because they're trained to give
No,
counts.
of course. But I mean, it's a good point. I'm saying it's a very good point that in a realistic situation they would never volunteer this.
No, yeah.
And
for
now
sure.
we've
All
hooked
right, so
ourselves up with a club
yeah,
pitch on both sides of the table.
yeah. You can just claim. Okay, so it was a doubleton. That's one vote for the
Sorry,
not
we have one
randomizing
loser, right?
it.
Do
Yeah.
we have one? Yeah.
Yeah, we have a loser. We have a loser.
Yeah,
There's nothing we can do about that loser. But there is nothing worse than claiming a loser you don't have.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I verify. I've already misclicked once today. 57.1% guessing. Yeah, exactly. Guessing, just chopping with a bunch of people and then two.
Well, there was
weird
nothing.
results.
It was a nothing hand.
As we said, right? Opening a no trump and finding yourself to four hearts. This will not be a nothing hand, most likely.
We were kind of rooting for a nothing hand here, cruising into the last board with 72%.
Yeah, but we like the action too. You know, you're an action junkie. I mean, you just
I like to freeze the puck. That's my favorite part of the game is just freezing the puck. And
is that like the four corners offense in old school basketball? That's boring. Get in there.
Yeah,
gotta check some people.
Winning is not boring.
You want to see something funny. In fact, maybe for April Fools we'll do a little hockey show. Pop me on some skates and let's have some fun and get an ambulance ready.
So, what are our choices? We
could be weird, or we could just open a diamond and just kind of be normal. Try to bid 3-0.
Well, like a diamond pass a heart pass 3-0.
Sure. Or a diamond, something 3 diamonds. If the opponent's
9 tricks.
We could open 2-0, but that frequently leads to 4 hearts, unfortunately.
Zamboni.
Yeah, Zamboni.
Yeah.
It's named after a person, right? Zamboni was a person. Is that true or no? Do they call it?
I don't know.
Is it Bill Zamboni or something? And it's got to be A, right? You don't say that as much as a Canadian. I probably say it more than you do.
Yeah, I used to say it a lot. I've come a long way. I've been here a while. I think we should just open a diamond.
Yeah, I agree. We'll have our choice of rebids when it gets back to us. And I mean, there we have it. I like 3 nizzle. What do you think?
Yeah, that's my bid too. What does it show? Oh, yeah, 7 card diamonds.
Oh, perfect. We actually have a little bit better of a hand, and it looks like they're hooking us up with a potential to develop a spade trick here also.
Oh, we don't have an entry. That's the
over to dummy, I mean, yeah. Unless they do some weird stuff, but the hearts are likely to be wrong for us as well.
Yes, so we're definitely going to cover with the jack. Sure. And then it feels like if we duck, the robot won't know whether we have the 9 of spades or not.
Agreed. So let's duck.
So they might shift to a club, but their best defense will be probably to cash the ace of hearts and then shift to a club.
Right. Just to strand us in our hand.
Anyway, which there's an issue because before we duck.
Yeah, gotcha.
If the diamonds are 4-1 and they shift to a club, we're going to be in a spot where they can win the ace of clubs and win the king of clubs, play back a club, and we win the ace, and we have to go ace, king, queen of diamonds and a diamond, and they're going to get in, and it's not going to work out amazingly for us but on the other side of this.
Yeah, I don't know. I like what your first statement is. They're not going to really know where the 9 is, so I think playing low and letting them just decide what to do, that just seems to make the most sense. We're gonna play low though, right? Give them another chance to.
Well, if we play low, they're almost certainly gonna play a heart through and play the queen of hearts and the ace of hearts, and then we're gonna have to pitch the 9 of spades. Right? Yeah, if the diamonds are breaking. Well,
we need them to break now, right? Huh? We can't just hop ace of clubs now because now it's 1.
What? Yeah, you're right. It's no difference exactly. Yeah.
Maybe they lead a spade. You never know what the robots can do. All right. That's better than at least what we thought. They're just gonna exit a club though. Oh yes. Boom. And now we run diamonds, or we test diamonds. Excuse me. Oh, that's not great.
Just keep the black card to get over to our
Boom.
Right claim with the beer card.
Winner. Oh yes. So Should
No. Claim.
Should we do it?
No,
I think,
no. Claim.
honestly,
Play
think
the queen,
about this.
Play the Queen of Diamonds
This
right
is
now.
the
Play the Queen of
greatest
Diamonds.
beer card ever because the entire audience owes us a beer.
And there's nothing that you can do right now.
Yes,
all of your
I
cards
can't
are good,
possibly do this. So
play it out.
So wait, no, hey, everyone in the chat, you relax. You relax, people.
Our hand is high.
I'm giving us a beer.
He can. The only thing he can do now is misclick and play the 7 before he plays any of the other cards.
That would be terrible. This is the rule, folks. If you're playing in a non-diamond trump hand and you win the last trick with the 7 of diamonds, everybody at the table owes you a beer. And right now, there are 351 people at the table, so we got beers for the rest of our lives, Gavin. We're rich. Congratulations. Beer card at the end. 82.1% for, by the way, yeah, I'll definitely.
We needed it all. We needed it all.
69.2 for Bashful at the end there. And let's take a little peek. Beer winning it. We're going to get the results for a second, but 82.1.
I'm pretty confident I will not drink 352 beers for the rest
I don't
of my
even
life.
drink beer, but I just, I have maybe a white wine, possibly, scotch. Very nice. So, and the crowd roars, exactly. We don't have the sound effects up for you. Andy, thank you very much. Appreciate it, buddy.
But
donating a beer to us.
of somebody chugging a beer, is that the sound effect you had on tap there? All
right, so let's see. Yeah, there it is. Wait, did Bashful get that 460 at the end? No, it was someone else. Actually, they made 5 and 3.
How did they do it? What did they do? Oh, because they bid it differently. That isn't that the same person who did the other one weird?
Yeah, maybe. It looks familiar. They hopped to 3 diamonds and then partner.
The problem is that 3 diamonds partner might have passed, and we have 9 tricks in our own hand.
Yes, and when diamonds
in our own hand.
And partner tabled one of the worst hands we could expect, right? They could have had a way better situation for us over there. Maybe even one more diamond. So here, really good set today. We're trending in a good direction. Look at these results all over, man.
Yeah,
just solid
it was a really
stuff.
Good session.
And sorry
about
board
5
2.
was the flattest board 5 in the history of
exactly.
So everybody was in the same contract.
Board 2, I apologize for, but you picked me up, partner. It's that team aspect, man. One of us makes a mistake, we come back later with a big win, and didn't matter this time. Thank you so much, Gavin. WolperBridge.com. You got games going on.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in business. Exactly.
Very nice.
Exactly.
So check him out, WolperBridge.com, bridgelesson.com, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday for another thrilling Wednesday morning tournament. Have a great time at the tables, folks. Take care.